minus like one shelf. So if you see one
you
want to get into,
nothing behind it.
What is that?
Nothing behind it.
No.
Okay, you're a one deeper. Got it.
Yeah, it's like it's alternating. So it's kind of like 1.5 deep.
Yeah. I know. Who we got here? We got
Cheers,
one.
everyone.
Cheers. What is up? So, do we want to let everyone in on what's actually going on?
Yeah, I mean our beautiful plan of a live stream that went horribly wrong.
Yeah, on both ends, dude. I actually think it's hilarious. You know what? This is going to be the best stream ever. Because it's not planned. It's going to be completely spontaneous.
Not at all.
This is the beginning of the build crossover event. Boom, boom, crossover event, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. We got started off right, dude, with 5 axes. Let's do it.
You make me want to destroy something.
Dude, right? Dude, I love that I get away with this, dude. Look at this. Look at the size of this chip, dude. I got, what? Big, I'll probably get some of that too. That early times that Big Vic sent me.
I got that too.
Oh, dude. Okay. The bottle and bond, right? Because that's the only one worth having.
Yep.
So I'll grab mine too because I haven't even opened it. But I did. I got I'm sure you've got one of these Independent Joe Glens.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This is my favorite Glen right now, actually. Yeah. And Big Vic sent me with that bottle he gave me this Glen topper.
Oh, heck yeah.
So I'm combining right now. I got my Independent Joe Glen with my Big Vic topper.
Yeah, next time I send you stuff, if it gets there, I'll send you a Glen.
Oh, dude,
I have way too many of those.
I need to get Glens made. So hopefully people in here.
I know a guy.
You know a guy.
I know arguably the best guy in the Glen game.
Oh, nice. Cheers.
The engraving game.
So I'm going to, let me do here. I'm slacking people. To be honest, I just got off. I was texting with you. I do a weekly live or podcast with another guy on Twitch. His name's Raven Wing Saint. It's all about bourbon and whiskey and all that stuff.
Yeah, I heard that.
So then I'm on there and say, hey, dude, he was figuring out some stuff with his OBS. He uses OBS. I'm like, all right. It took like 40 minutes because he's trying something new. I'm like, dude, all right, I got to go get ready for mine. He's like, yeah, that's cool. Right? I mean, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
And since I needed to get out a little bit early because we didn't know what the heck was going on. So let me see here. Let me turn on the show.
Cheers, Whiskey Wars. Nice to see ya. 4-leaf whiskey in the house.
Here we go. Look at that.
There we go.
Crossover event, part 1.
Part 1. There's like 12 parts.
Yeah.
Get used to me.
But tonight there's only 2. All right. Say, hey, dude. Hey, Mac, what is up, brother? Right on. This guy, I was just on that Twitch live stream with my buddy, and I actually just subbed to him on Twitch, and he just followed me here. Right on, man. That's cool. What is this? Hello, how are you doing? You're looking for ways to. Oh, dude, come on. I'm like, I just fell for that.
Hey, you gotta follow that guy. He's gonna make you big.
Dude. Oh, here we go, guys. Hey, if you guys want to get big fast, just go ahead and cut and copy and paste this into your. Just Google it.
Dude, one of the mods ban his ass.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, somebody please ban him. Please. Hanging's here. Hanging's always here, man. Hanging.
AZ, my guy.
So you guys how close are you guys to each other?
Not a clue. We haven't had a meetup. He knows where I'm in relatively, but I don't know exactly what area he's in. I think he's in Mesa, so plus or minus like 30 minutes.
Yeah, he
but
says
pretty
he
close.
says he's 45 minutes. Everything for me is revolves around Trevor's, which is in Scottsdale, where my battalion chief is from. So he says he's 45 minutes, but I don't know in what direction from Scottsdale or Trevor's or the 30
he's
minutes.
in South Phoenix. Okay, yeah, so not far. So I'm probably like 30 minutes, from him.
Oh, okay, dude, right on, man. I was like, dude, hanging is always Four Leaf's always in here too now.
The Irish whiskey god.
Hey, so let me let you. We'll let you guys in on what's going down right now.
Not a whole lot of anything.
Yeah, well, how we came to be to how we're not talking about anything right now that's whiskey related other than generalities. We're right. We'll get around to it.
Yeah,
but we have this grand scheme, at least in my head. My head likes to make things bigger than they are anyway. So, hey, we'll do this back to back. We seem to be overlapping, and I'm trying to go support him, and by the time I'm off my stream, I go get something to eat or drink, and I'm gonna jump on. He's done. I'm like, dude, what the heck? So we're like, hey, let's plan this. He'll be on my show, my channel, and we'll do a little crossover thing, and then we'll jump everybody over, which we plan on doing tonight, over to his show, which will start right when we end this, and hopefully everyone will jump on over there. Mm-hmm. So that being said, he sent me like 4 blinds and handshake blinds samples, and I did the same to him. And the irony of it is neither one of our packages got to each other, so now we're going to not completely bullshit. But pretty much, we got some stuff we're going to talk about, and we'll be looking for a lot of interaction from you guys, at least on this initial stream. But we do have some stuff we're going to go through. We got the if you have the triple mash, the new Dak Channel's triple mash, we're going to hit that up. We're going to talk some Elijah Craig Bell proof a little bit, and I know Sean likes this one, this Maker's 46, and the old sexy bottle, not that new crap bottle, right? Oh, and I'm going to go grab that. Big Vic, this guy right here sent me a bottle of Early Times, and he is the man. Big Vic says he's going to do something. He does it. He does it like that. He's the man. So, I'm going to pour. Hey, I think I might what are you pouring there? What you got in there?
Right now I'm doing the Jack Daniel's Triple Mash. I've been loving this bottle since I've gotten it, just because it's funky. It's weird, and I like that. It's atypical.
Lilith. Right on. Okay, I'm going to pour some of this triple mash. If you guys have it, go ahead and pour it with us.
By the way, I'm also 10 minutes from ASU. I live over near Tempe Marketplace. So, hit me up. I need to do like an AZ get together. There's too many AZ local people who hang out here that I haven't hung out with or met in person.
I'm telling you, my battalion chief lives in Scottsdale. And we're talking about going to do an AZ meetup. We're seeing because there's a bunch of California people too. Mm-hmm. So it seems, at least the people that seem to be watching me, they're either from California, Arizona, Australia, Ireland, Canada. I mean, other than Sean's from Kentucky, I guess Bourbon's from New York. But other than those two kind of offshoots, it's in Europe or Canada or Arizona.
Yeah. It's either far West Coast or far East Coast or Canada and Australia.
Exactly. Oh, we got a lurk in there. See, on Twitch, you can hit this up where it says exclamation point lurk and just be like they're there just watching, supporting. Mm-hmm. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you can do that through, what is it called? Streamlabs, I think.
Streamlabs, yeah. Right on. We got Baller in the house. We got Chris. We got Chris and Lilith. You may have one's in, the other's in most of the time. I love that. Oh, God. Sean is a giant. Don't run away. Sean is a giant. When I go places and I want something done right now, I tell them, hey, I'm friends with Sean from Whiskey Wars. And they go, they drop whatever they're doing, and they come right over and help me out. Kevin O'Keefe. Are you, man? I don't know that I've seen Kevin. Do you recognize Kevin O'Keefe?
No, not at all. I'm not used to going this late though. This is a new one for me.
All right, on, man. So, man, we're in the same time zone right now, though, right?
Yes. For I think like the next few months, maybe, and then it swaps over again. Or well, you guys swap, and we just kind of stay the same.
Yeah, right. Because California is so cool.
Yep. I mean, it's pretty much every state outside of Arizona that does it. So
we just extra. That. We should just drop it, dude. It was for farming here, agriculture. But who doesn't have lights now? You know, it's
right.
24/7. There's enough lights, LEDs. You just get this going, right? Just drop this time change. So, what are you liking on this, man? The
nose is incredibly banana. So much banana. David Bass in the house too. Cheers, man. Nice to see you.
What is up?
Yeah, and if y'all haven't done this yet, please do me a favor. Like, comment, subscribe, all those great YouTube-y things. Check out all the great people in chat as well and their channels. Got a few channels in there.
Yeah, if anybody in here is
plugging things.
Yeah. Any of my mods, throw that up there if you would, please. I appreciate it. All these channels in here. I think, man, we got a bunch of wrenches in here right now. I think everybody in here.
Your whole chat's blue.
we got all blue, except for the people I haven't seen. We go Chris, and let me hit Chris. I'm gonna hit Chris up now too.
David Bass, you got to give him a wrench.
Dude, I'm about to right now.
The nose on this triple mash it's not standoutish. It's a palate that I think is standoutish. The palate has like this weird kind of like coffee, milk chocolately, kind of like earthy evolution about mid palate that I think makes it intriguing or different. Because it's very like, it's like a spicy bourbon, but then it has that like extra like kind of maltiness in there, which makes sense because it's a blend of bourbon, rye, and malt whiskey.
Right. It does have a different flavor. And I'm not a huge Jack Daniels fan. It's got and
oh yeah, I remember. I think the first video I watched, you just shat on a bunch of Jack Daniels. I think it was the bonded because I didn't love it either to begin with. I didn't love like the normal where is it? The bonded, the non-triple mash one. The one that was released with this. I watched your video of it, and you did the bonded with the like the exported one, and you just didn't care for it. And at the time, I didn't care for the bonded either. But then my wife blinded me like 3 or 4 times with it, and I've put that pretty high in blinds. Yeah, so you know what? Maybe it is good.
But it's so funny, dude. I will talk so much crap. I'm sure this happens to a lot of us. You talk so much crap. If you have this right in front of you, you're already thinking you can set up, your mind will just say whether you may or may not like it. You start leaning one way before you even try it, right? So if you're leaning like you don't like it, you'll already be it's gotta be really good to start going the other way, right?
The implicit bias.
You got instant bias by looking at it and like, yeah, I know I'm not gonna like this. I knew it was gonna be crap. And then it just starts getting worse after that, right?
Yeah.
But this one I try to give it a fair shot, and it does have different flavors in there that I actually like, but it's like it's got the extra Jack Daniels funk in it, like you're saying. It's got more of that to me.
Do you have any experience with like American single malts?
Not a whole bunch. Not a whole bunch.
Well, that's the next flight. I mean, hopefully you get this flight that I recently sent you. If not, I think I'm just going to send you a huge package. It's probably going to weigh a bunch and send you just like 3 or 4 flights. But outside of bourbon, because bourbon is like my biggest subsection of my collection, I have a lot of American single malts, and I am a huge fan of those.
Jake in the house.
Transform, yeah.
Yeah. See,
that and Scotch. It's expensive. Same with American single malts, but how many bourbons can you have before you've pretty much had like every bourbon?
right. And it comes to a point where you almost know what's going to taste like when. And it's either it's going to have basic notes. If it's going to be a good bourbon, it's going to have basic notes. A little bit of char, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit, maybe a little bit caramel. It's going to have that basic stuff in there. But how is it accentuated more than the others, right? What we got here?
Sean says, I push American single malts like he used to push Coke.
There we go. Jay, hey, dude, look at Hangin', dude. Hanging's hilarious, dude. He's always got these zingers, dude. It's so funny. Jake from State Farm. Oh, Jake, dude. Hanging. Oh. Old Humble's in the house. What's up? What's going on?
Humble Distilling Co.
Dude.
Why do I know that name? Is that like a local Cali distillery?
Texas. He's from Texas. He's trying to get him to send me some stuff, but he's trying to. Everybody wants some of his stuff, but
I love Texas whiskey.
Yeah, it's got to be. Hey, we'll send us some stuff, man. We'll call you the good Texas whiskey.
Oh, are you a hater on Texas whiskey too?
Not all. I do. I actually really like TX. There's some Balcones. I've had 3 or 4 Balcones, and I got another channel, the Bourbon Note. I don't know if you watch them or heard of them. The Bourbon out of Minnesota.
Potentially, I follow a bunch of whiskey tube channels.
Yeah, same here.
Anytime I find a new whiskey tube channel, I'm like, well, I'm going to support you.
Yeah, same here, dude. I say, dude, we all support each other.
It's costing me nothing.
Right. It is great, man. And on YouTube, it is, at least for us, after that COVID wave, where they were just blowing up, it's slow growing, man. It is. It's people over. YouTube is the hardest place to get. Twitch is pretty hard unless you're a gamer. But what do you call it? TikTok is easy to get subs on, but they don't really. That's not really followers. They're just click. Oh yeah, click.
I'm not a huge fan of the whole TikToks.
Yeah,
it's low attention span stuff, and it's pretty much taken over the whole Instagram and even Facebook now. Everything's like reels, and it's like, I don't know. It's just not interesting. I'm more of like a long form content kind of engagement.
Same here, and that's where I want to go. I started out and just a brief. Hey, it's about me for a minute. Hold up. where I started out was on YouTube. I'm like, yeah, I enjoy this. Let me give it a shot. I can talk and drink stuff at the same time.
For learning it, it's a huge learning curve.
It's a punch in the face, dude. Because I was for 2 months, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put something. I put a video out every day for 2 months when I first started on full length video. It almost killed me, and then it's hard getting traction. So I'm like, okay, what are these other social medias I thought I'd never go on? Like, okay, let me try to get people over. I was trying to use those to get people over to here, and I made a lot of good friends. Actually, but ultimately this is where I want to be, and it's finally starting to grow a little bit. And I like this long form, even though now I do put short stuff out because it's frustrating, dude. I'll put something out today that's just an advertisement for this, gets 1,000 views. Where there's gonna be
like 50 people who watch this.
Yeah, dude, your long videos, it's like you got to make the long video and put clips out of that. And if they like what they see, they'll go see the long video. It's
you got to advertise your videos on your own. I don't know. I don't do any of that stuff because I'm just far too lazy. I don't have the energy.
But then, dude, and I don't know how long you've been doing it, but you have over 800, almost 900 subs now, right?
Yeah, a lot longer than. It's taken me a lot longer to get there than I anticipated. I thought it would take like 6 months. I think I'm at like 1.5 years now, 2 years.
And we missed the wave, dude. We missed it. Dude, right? So now we're second wave coming in. But we got Sean. I think we got Sean leading at the plow right there, heading us up.
Oh yeah, Sean. Wait, so I want to get back to this whole Texas whiskey thing.
Oh yeah.
TX, have you tried any? So have you tried any? I also have to send you some Arizona whiskey. It's kind of like Texas adjacent.
Dude,
so it's like that aggressive kind of, it's too damn hot out here to age whiskey right. So you just put it in small barrels for a very short time and it goes wild one direction or the other. Right. Just like Texas. But I have some Iron Root, Still Austin, and then Grayson's, which is kind of like an Iron Root. It's like a Texas collab. It's a blend of a bunch of Texas whiskeys. Phenomenal.
Right. The more I'm sipping on this right now because I'm being forced to.
Good point.
Yeah, right. If I just don't immediately think I hate it, I'm coming around to it. Mm-hmm. Not fully, but it's not totally disgusting.
There is some funk to this. So I'm not saying, I think in my review I put out, I loved it. That being said, ... You know, if you don't like malty stuff, this ain't for you, Chief.
Right.
Like, just don't even you can wing it because it's only like a $35 bottle in my area. So like,
right.
I've spent a lot more for way worse whiskey, but you know, I think it's worth it.
I'm liking it enough to go in a little bit more pour to give it more of a shot here. So, because I'm getting, it's really sweet on the tip of the tongue, and I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying what I'm getting on the tip of the tongue, and the mid palate is decent as well. And in the back of that though, when it's the finish starts, is when I'm getting that malt. Yeah, I think that's where the funk is coming from.
Yeah, it kind of evolves. It starts out super sweet, gets kind of malty, or it gets more like kind of like milk chocolatey, malty, a little bit of like a roasted coffee, and then it just gets like more increasingly like chocolatey, malty, chocolate, like coffee mix, but it gets like darker and darker as it goes on towards the finish.
You know what? The more I'm having this, the more the funk is lessening, but I'm getting less of that kind of nutty flavor that I typically get with Jack Daniels, which a lot of times I get way too much nut, and that's what I don't like about. I can enjoy it in a little bit, but I'm not getting. The more I'm having of this, the less I'm getting of that, and I'm enjoying it more, especially with that sweetness on the front end.
Yeah, bananas and nuts. That's like my go-to 2 notes for most Brown-Forman flavor profiles. Gold Forester. Although what I will say is like Jack Daniels is by far the most nuttier of all of them.
It is. So when I bag on Jack Daniels, there are 3 Jack Daniels. There's 2 that I absolutely love, and then there's another one that I really like. And I love the Sinatra Select, a little bit different, with the staves, the grooves on the inside. It's got a little bit different flavor profile. I really like that. So I even have a backup bottle of that. I got a couple bottles of that. The Coy Hill does not taste like Jack Daniels at all to me. That must be why I like it. It doesn't. I don't get any of anything. If I was in a blind, I would never even say it was Jack Daniels if I had that blind. I don't think I would anyway. And then the single barrel proof.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, the Coy Hill is like a more abrasive, like higher proof version of the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. And that's my go-to one. Like the single barrel, it's okay.
It's okay.
But the single barrel proof, I haven't had one that I've been like, this is disgusting. I've had times where I try it and I'm like, this is too much proof. But outside of that, like they're fantastic.
And you know what's funny? You're talking about too much proof. You talk about the Coy Hill. We're hazmat level, right? 140. I mean, there's some high 138, 130s, but they're at 140 plus, dude. And the ones that I've 2 different ones. Poured. I haven't owned a bottle. I wish I had a bottle of that. But dude, they did
You
not.
need to both.
They did not drink. At that level to me. They drank about in the high, like the teens, the 1-teens, maybe 120 ish. They weren't burning me up. I was like, ooh, this is scary. This is 140, 141.
It's dangerous.
I was like, man, I could sip on this like it was. I would say Basil Hayden, but I can't. I don't like Basil Hayden.
Yeah, no.
But that it was like easy sipping. It was easy sipping. I was like, at 140, easy sipping. Whew.
Have you tried the Benchmark Foolproof yet?
I have not tried the bench. I can right here. The only one I can get is the regular Benchmark 8. That's
okay.
it.
Well, that might also have to be some stuff I send you. Benchmark Foolproof. It is the most aggressive barrel-proof, like foolproof type whiskey I've ever had. It's just straight ethanol. It's like ethanol in youth. I don't understand how everyone loves it. I just can't get it. I can't get behind it.
Dude, those are 2 things I'm like, hey, man, this is full of ethanol and youth. It's not attractive to be like, oh, dude, send me some. but no, other than that,
you're going to drink it and you're going to like it. Okay?
Okay. but now, I am also, when I say that, I am curious about it, though. Now I want to.
You have to try it. At least like a 2-ounce sample.
Well, we're doing what we do. We got to try this stuff anyway, right?
Yeah.
I want to try everything I could try, and I want to broaden my horizons. And I get into Irish whiskey. Irish whiskey, to me, is an easier transition over into Scotch than to going straight to Scotch. But I say that as peated Scotch. When I think Scotch, I think peat, and I know they aren't all peated. So, I may be, lying to myself when I say that.
So, me having limited Irish whiskey, so not sure if this is 100% accurate per se, but Scotch, depending on the stuff you get, like I have a bunch of wine finished Scotch that's not peated. That's kind of more of like a malty wine finished Irish whiskey. Like think that like an Irish whiskey that's finished in wine, so it's a little bit like fruitier, and then it's a little malty.
Okay, we got Scotch down here in the house. We got Ken here.
Speaking of Scotch, he came in right on time. Scotch, we got some peeps in here right now. Look at all these people. Cheers, everybody! Cheers. I'll even cheers you with I'll finish off this triple mash, which I'm actually not disgusted by. I'm going to go there. I'm not going to say not disgusted.
Yeah, I'm going to go with not disgusted right now. It's and it's actually better on the nose now.
The nose is incredibly sweet. Maybe a little bit of like a light roast coffee. I'm a little nerdy when it comes to coffee, but
so am I, dude. I am a fireman. I'll be a little bit. You know what I should do? Man, I eat a crap load of Pringles, but I nerd out on coffee. I should probably pair donuts and coffee with bourbon. I could probably use some Pringles and donut pairings with bourbon. Oh, good.
Pringles, coffee, and bourbon. What's not to love?
Well, yeah, I'll build the episode that way. Donuts, bourbon, coffee. That's the Pringles.
And you don't have to create like a new name every episode. You just put like part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5.
Right?
Don't overthink it.
That's the thing. I've learned now to not overthink it. That's why I wasn't wigging out when like, oh, they didn't get there, but we've already put the episode out. Like, okay, this community we're in is great, dude.
Yeah, so. I think me and Alec, we started live streaming somewhere around a year ago. Obviously, I took like 3 months off when I went to the Drill Sergeant Academy.
You did what?
But yeah, we can get to that. But so like we've done this for like nine months now, and like the first like 3, 4, maybe 5 months, I would have been like terribly stressed out going into this. But like now, it is what it is. Like
It's just fun.
Yeah,
We
like
got people here. Everybody supports each other, dude. Everyone, no one's expecting world problems to be solved. So
got
Joe's
in the house too.
We got Joe, dude. We got Joe. Hey, we go. Hey, man, check it out. My favorite Glen, man. You called it, and this is my favorite Glen right now. And hey, I just got this Big Vic sent me a Early Times Ball and Bond today. He gave me this Glen topper. So I'm doing the combo right now. I got the Independent Joe Glen with the Big Vic topper. We're hooking it up. Cheers, everybody. Okay, I'm ready to move on, man. I mean, I'm glad we did this because I don't hate it now.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, you should not hate it. But
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Now we're gonna go down a peg, but I think we should do the early time since you've yet to have it.
Yes.
We just have to naturally.
I have had a pour of it, but it was last year. I can't remember what it tastes like. So, and I haven't cracked the bottle he gave me. And he's actually texted me, "Hey, did you get it?" I said, "Yes, sir. I did, my brother. I'm about to crack it live, brother. I'm about to crack it live." I'm gonna have my wife go grab it for me.
Where is my cursor?
Yeah. Big Vic. Yeah, man. Hey, man, I really appreciate you sending me that, Joe. And Joe got on it. I'm not Joe, but Vic got on that. You lickety split, dude. You bring me. Hey, so you can. Have you seen the next month's Whiskey Club bottle? Whiskey Club. Oh, you guys are in Australia. The third one they've done. Yes, Early Times, Ball and Bond, good call. Then some axe on table. That's right. Right, you got to have an axe and some Early Times, Ball and Bond.
You make me want to have a garage where I can just like destroy things. That being said, I can never live stream in a garage because it would be way too hot. Unless if I got some like AC in there.
Hey man, that's where I am. I'm actually in my garage, and there's days, a couple live streams, I thought I was gonna die out here. I have a fan down here set up,
That's too much. Too much. What's everyone drinking tonight, by the way?
Yeah, what is everyone drinking? Everyone's here. You see, dude, look at this. So you stream solely on YouTube, or do you multi-stream?
I just stream on YouTube.
Okay.
I don't know how to do multi-stream.
Do you stream on StreamYard?
Yes.
Okay. It's right there, dude. You don't really do anything because you just have to click on the other icons, whatever they are. I'm on Facebook Live, Twitch, and YouTube. I got people here from all of them.
It's really looking at that.
It's really cool how it works out. Oh, here we go. Bobby will come out one day with his saw and cut. You know what? I might. Hey, I don't know if you guys how well you can see this axe hole. We got a complete axe hole over here. We got this almost. Oh, shit. Hey, look at this is what I deal with. This is my.
Watch out! That's dangerous.
Yeah, right. It's like the lion and the mouse, or the lion and the mouse. Was that what it is? Where he goes and takes the thorn out of his paw. Man,
Sorry, I totally forgot to do the whole sending things places for the upcoming live stream. So I am doing that last minute now.
Hey, I know we're texting back and forth earlier, dude. If as far as thumbnails and all that stuff, whatever I have, just use it. You don't have to ask me, dude. care.
I didn't end up doing it. I ended up taking it was not gonna lie, the least amount of effort I've ever put into a thumbnail. It's been a weird day. It's been one of those days where I didn't really have a lot of time or energy, and I was like, well, and then the thumbnail has nothing to do with what we're doing because, well, we're not doing it.
You know what? I don't know if I was looking into the future or not. But it's like, you know what? I don't actually have these things yet, neither does he. So I just left it kind of open. It was just this crossover event. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right? And
yeah, the little.
Just kind of left it there. Yeah. I kind of left it like that. And just so it. Hey, and I'm not lying, right? We are doing that.
Yeah,
but it wasn't locked into something now where I had to explain something. Where, for those of you that are just coming in, I sent him a package, and he sent me a package of blinds, and neither of us got our package.
Nope.
We'll probably both get them tomorrow.
I'm less surprised about me not getting yours because they're supposed to get here today. Like, I'll give it like plus or minus a day. That life happens. Though you not getting yours, I'm like, well, that doesn't seem right because everyone else got their stuff because I sent out about like 4 packages that day, and everyone else got their stuff except for you. And that was supposed to be like Monday, I think.
Yeah, dude, I was like, okay, cool. And I went to work that day. I was at work Monday and Tuesday. I'm like, oh, cool, it'll be there. I'm like, oh, nothing. And I what's funny is I got if where I get my packages, once something gets there and I'm going to receive it, it'll send me a notification. Mm-hmm. And I got a notification, but it wasn't from you. It was from what Big Vic sent me.
Yeah.
I'm going
to butcher this name because I'm terrible with screen names. Ushin 420 says, some guy is having a great session in the mailroom. For sure. 8 samples, that 2 ounces each. That's 16 ounces. That'll get you where you need to go.
Yeah, it will for sure. Hey, and saying that, I'm not going back to Texas whiskey.
Ooh, I'm into this.
We'll start with Garrison Brothers. I'm like,
no, I don't like them.
And I was bagging on that a lot. So, and Sean, Whiskey War Sean, likes Garrison Brothers. So I'm like, but he likes a lot of stuff I don't like. I mean, so we just got different palates. We do like a lot of same stuff, but he likes that. So I have a bottle of Garrison Brothers that I was either someone was going to good or bad 50-50 it with me as messing with me, or I was going to smash it in one of my episodes, break that thing. So instead of that,
intact.
That's right. So Sean likes it. He goes, I'll take it. I'm like, my wife looked at me during the clickbait episode. I don't know if you saw that one, dude. We were dying. That was so fun. Anyway, my wife says, what are you waiting for? Just send it to him. Get it out of here. I'm like, okay. And it's on its way. He should have it by Friday. Supposed to have it by Friday.
Mm-hmm. But theoretically.
Going by what happened today. Yeah, that's not happening.
His has to travel a lot further than mine did, and mine didn't make it on time.
Well, I mean, it didn't get. It was they guaranteed it today, dude. That's disappointing. They guaranteed it today, so you were supposed to have it for tomorrow. It was supposed to be in plenty of time, right?
Plenty of time. Not.
I'm going to. My wife must not have got my text. I'm gonna go. It'll take me less, like 30 seconds. I'm gonna go grab that bottle myself.
No worries. I'll hold down the fort.
I'll be right back.
All right. Let me see what's going on. I can't post people's chats and whatnot, but I'll kind of go down the list. Thank you, Joe, for posting that. I appreciate you. You're freaking awesome. Chris Tats in the house. Cheers. Nice to see you. Having some pours. What are we drinking tonight, by the way? What are we drinking tonight? Old Humble Distilling Company. Yes, Texas whiskey. Oh, yeah. By the way, so Old Humble Distilling Company, I don't know your actual name. What's your go-to Texas whiskey outside of your own brand? Just curious. Asking for a friend. That friend's me. Also, When are you getting your stuff in Arizona? Because I got to have me some of that. A Lilith, ignoring us in the USA. Cheers.
I'm back, and I had my early times, ball and bond. Thank you, Big Vic. Thank you, brother. Let me drop this one down here.
Jack, I do not, by the way. Sorry, I miss your chat. Like I said, chat's a little hard to control when you're not in charge.
Yeah, let me see here. What am I missing here? Do I need to scroll up here?
Oh, no. Jack asked me a question. I didn't notice it because I'm
Did you say Jack
bullshit. Yeah. No worries. I got it. No, I don't have any Pursuit bourbon.
A few picks. Okay.
Woodford Reserve. What about Texas whiskey?
Ignore us in the USA. Yeah, right.
Although Woodford's a pretty fantastic brand.
It is.
I like Woodford. I'm surprised you like Woodford but hate Jack Daniels. I guess Jack Daniels is a bit nuttier, but like it's adjacent. Like kind of.
I don't have a lot of. I got introduced to Woodford with Double Oak. That must be why. It's
I mean that's a whole nother thing.
It is a whole nother thing. And I don't have a lot of other Woodford other than that. Of course, my battalion chief, my buddy, he gets everything at Trevor's. I don't know if you've ever been to Trevor's. Have you ever been to Trevor's in Scottsdale?
Yeah. I have plenty of bottles I bought from there. I'm pretty sure this bottle I bought from there.
Oh, okay. He gets text messages from them.
Oh yeah, they do that.
Hey there, buddy. Well, he's like, "Hey, we have your bottle. Would you like this? Would you like that, dude?" And honestly, he sent me a receipt and pictures today as he flew home from work, dude. Okay, here we go.
Trevor's is solid. I buy most of my since they're a drive, I usually stop by them during drill. So like this weekend I drove by there. I only picked up some cigars, but they have a pretty solid cigar collection too.
And do they?
Yeah. Honestly, every time I go there, I just need to tell myself not to try to clear the shelves because I have to pay rent.
Dude, they have so much stuff there, and it's all
they have everything, and it's all relatively decently priced, depending on like some things I think are a little overpriced, but like they don't price gouge either.
No,
they're within reason.
Today he just got a Russell's 13 for $70.
Son of a bitch!
Telling you, dude. Russell's.
I haven't even seen one of those bottles yet.
He said Trevor, or not. I guess it's not Trevor, the owner. I forget his name.
Yeah, I don't know him, but
yeah,
I need to.
You do need to, dude. You need to let him know you have a channel and say, "Hey, I can pimp this stuff out for you, right? You can pimp your channel out, pimp your liquor store out." So he got that for $70. Then you got a Wild Turkey Rare Breed for $57. Mm-hmm. You got a Rabbit Hole Derringer for $78. Which, I mean, these are all normal prices.
Yeah.
MSRP price. Frank August, $69. Barrel Vantage, I didn't even know that was out yet. That must be new. $60 or $80. Dude.
I should hopefully be getting some of that here soon. Very soon.
So
if I ever get my mail.
He spends so much money there. He was in the text message for the Heaven Hill 17 year. Oh, hey, it's in. It's here waiting for you. He's that guy.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of money to spend on whiskey, so no one kind of pimps out my phone number like that, unfortunately. Yeah, but it'd be cool if they did.
Yeah, he's got 2 Rabbit Hole Race Kings. I mean, he just got it all, dude. And I'm like, and he doesn't have to go anywhere for it. They call him, "Hey, it's here for you." Like, oh, he says he just buys most of the stuff just because he knows I want it and I have a YouTube channel. So he's such a punk, dude.
I'll have to steal your connections. Be like, don't give that to Bobby. You should give that to me. Give me that sample instead.
I'll go, well, there's a lot of Texas whiskeys that are very aggressive in their barreling, and I'm not a big fan of that. Well, you know what?
Okay.
that would be why I'm not a big fan of it, because it's super. You could taste more of the notes in it, but you can also taste that it's young, which is a combo for me.
That's like one of those things with the whole like we'll call it Southwest aging. Is it's very hot, so you can't really age it well. So a lot of them just put them in mini barrels, and sometimes it comes out well, sometimes it doesn't. Like I don't understand this, but I despise the Iron Root Harbinger 90 proof, and I love the 115 proof.
Really?
I don't get it. The 90 proof is not good. It's not good. And I love Iron Root, and I hate shaming their name, but it is.
Isn't it crazy?
It is not good.
Isn't it crazy how it can be that good and that bad from the same, just from the same place?
Honestly, my favorite Texas stuff recently has been the Balcones single malts.
And
there's something about the malty side mixed with the super aggressive, like Texas funky aging process that just. It's copacetic to me.
Okay, well then maybe that's what I need to. Maybe that's the mix I need. I did my little cork pop.
A little twist off.
A little clack 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 clack.
Yep, Old Humble Distilling Co. Yeah, that's honestly, I have tried some Balcones bourbon. Not a big fan of it, but their single malts I will throw my money at without hesitation. And they're not cheap. It's like $100 for a cash strength single malt pick, but worth it.
Dude, I'm so slacking on the chat today, dude.
Yeah, that's every day for me,
dude. Well, you should see. I also dropped a bottle of rum on my. Oh my gosh, Fiona. She's from Australia as well. Actually, she's one of the great people I met on TikTok, and she's followed me over to Twitch and now over to YouTube. She's great. Oh, the people in Australia and UK, in Ireland, all that stuff. On my way to work, since I leave to work at like 3:45, 4 o'clock in the morning, they're just getting into their groove over there. So I'll be on the way. I got Ken from Scotch Down Under. Be BSing with him on the way to work. But when I get to work, I got a couple hours. I'll be BSing with him there too, or even on the way home.
As long as there's no fires to take care of.
Oh, dude, it was a rough tour at work. My goodness, dude, it was a long 48 hours. Hang it, yep, we got that one. Man, I am so slacking, dude.
No worries.
Oh, hang
it. We had no plan for this.
Jake wants to know when you open your spot. Okay, Jake, Ranger Creek is pretty consistent. Ranger Creek must be another store. Ranger Creek is a bourbon,
Yeah, I think they're a Texas bourbon.
Yeah.
I wish I lived in Texas so I could get all this Texas whiskey. And Texas whiskey, just like whiskey in general in Texas, is like significantly cheaper.
Yeah.
Why? Not a clue. But
here in California, who was we were talking about?
Cali, it's dependent. I feel like I've seen some really cheap whiskey and some really expensive, overpriced whiskey.
So I'm not getting. Let me see here. It was just open it up, so I'm getting a little bit of ethanol, but I'm getting some good. Like we said before, the
red
good
fruits.
Yeah, red fruits and the good basic notes, right? So
little nutty. Nothing spectacular, but it's like a $22 liter bottle.
And if you keep that in mind, you're like, wow, that's a really solid $22 bottle.
Yeah.
Which is incredible because that regular 1.75 plastic bottle of just regular Early Times is crap.
It's one of those blended whiskeys where it's like White Dog mixed with real bourbon, but it's more like an 80-20 split. Bourbon.
Yeah, you're right. It is
real whiskey.
Fiona, I see Humble not doing much. Oh, right. That's true. Great call, Lilith. Right on. Let me try to catch up here.
Jack's saying the Ranger Creek's one he wanted, the .36, is fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, Fiona and Old Humble, you guys should talk offline. Fiona just got a new job. She's like repping for a company. She's in the biz.
Cheers, Old Humble.
Yeah, cheers. Cheers, brother. Cheers, everybody. Here we go. Cheers,
hey,
big for me with that.
Hangin', can you drop Old Humble Distilling Company's link in chat for me so I could just click on things, please? Thank you. Yeah, and everyone click on it. You know, go subscribe, follow him or them.
Yeah, for sure. Go follow Old Humble. It doesn't look like Sean's in here anymore. He must be I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, go follow everybody that's in here that's got a channel for sure.
Bobby. Did you find out any more about that Marksman bourbon? I saw your little mini on that. It's the one with like the little axes on it, right?
Yeah. It almost looks like that.
Yeah,
almost.
They totally ripped you off.
They did.
I'm pretty sure they've existed longer than your channel has, but not by much longer. Like they're definitely new. I've seen them like once or twice, but never.
It's so funny. I see it. The only place I ever see it is at Target. I'm like, okay.
That's where I've seen it. Okay, that's why I don't see it all the time. It's for sure a Target thing.
And I haven't done any research on it at all. I'm like, okay, and every time I go in there, it's like there's like 2 rows of it. $21.99. I'm like, I just gotta
be good.
I just gotta buy it, dude. It's not even expensive. I'm like, I just gotta just quit BSing about it and just grab it. And either I can rip it or say it's good enough for $22. You know? And I'll be happy either way.
I mean, you can't go wrong, or you make a cocktail out of it or something.
Yeah, so yeah, it's true. I mean, most stuff is good enough to mix. So we got Old Prescription Bourbon. We got Old Home Distilling Company. I appreciate that. Thank you. Prescription Bourbon. Oh, Jake.
Everyone, go subscribe to Old Humble Distilling Company. If they hit 1,000 subs before the end of the year, let the record reflect, we'll fight a kangaroo.
That's right. He did say that. I was listening.
If it was a baby or an adult, but a kangaroo nonetheless.
Yeah. Not a kangaroo embryo, an actual like full born out of the pouch kangaroo, right? Or not a Joey, a big kangaroo, right?
What's scarier, one full-grown kangaroo or like 10 baby kangaroos?
Right on, man. Yep. Yeah, Fiona, Fee, you gotta hook up with old Humble offline. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, so I'm actually enjoying this though. I mean, I liked it. So you had
nothing remarkable, but nothing like heinous either. It's just a very average, not like super young, but not like ultra aged. I would expect like maybe like 6 years old, maybe. If I had to just wing it, or at least that's the primary age on the blend.
Yeah, I wouldn't say any more than that, but it doesn't taste super young. But you can see, you can taste some youth in there, but it's good.
Yeah,
it's good, right?
Good.
It's good.
How much time do you spend cleaning up splinters of wood at the end of every live stream?
Well, I don't do it after every live stream, so I got a shop vac. I mean, it'll take me a good 15 minutes to suck up all these wood chips, dude. I mean, I could reach in here right now and just they're everywhere. They're everywhere. I mean, like they're just it's all out front. It's all over. I have a bigger monitor right here, so everything's a little bit bigger. It's all over that, dude. It's all over the keyboard. They're everywhere, dude.
It happens.
During some of those videos, I'm blowing them off of this thing because they're everywhere, dude.
Hey, you got wood chips. I got like 1,000 pounds of dog hair everywhere. No matter how often I sweep and vacuum, dog hair.
Dude, I forgot my dog died. Crash. I forgot my dog was in here. One of my dogs.
You're so scaring him with all the wood chips.
Probably. Dude. Oh, yeah. Join us, sir. Oh, fire hazard, right?
Right? It was like, I thought you're the boss when it came to this.
Right? Kangaroo. Oh, dude, see, I tell you, I glanced away for just a minute, dude, and I'm way behind. Guy just got killed by a kangaroo. Dude, really, Ken? Probably
like Florida and alligators and like crackheads, you know,
what?
Kangaroos.
I don't know this word. Coca? I don't know that word. Do you?
Kuoka? Full big weight.
7 foot tall.
Is that an Australian thing?
7 feet tall. Can you imagine seeing because you see some of those kangaroos, or maybe it's a quokka, that are just ripped up top. They are just ripped.
Oh, yeah, they're jacked.
Yeah.
They're on steroids for sure.
Yeah,
that's for sure trend.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, no thanks. And it's an animal still, so they're not. There's no reasoning. It's either on or off, right? They're not like okay, they're either in protection mode, fight mode, or not fight mode. It's all on or it's all off.
Hanging AZ says his dog could probably kill a small rodent, but that's about it.
When are you finishing the Aston Martin at Scottsdale? Oh, Ken got an Aston Martin. Which one you got?
Quokka.
So, kangaroo is no joke and will kill him, man. That just takes me back to what do you call it? Cypress Hill. Like, just kill him, man. Probably even people couldn't even get to the deceased man's body as a. Oh my goodness, that is hard. Yeah. Dude, why kangaroo's gotta be all hard gangster like that? Goodness.
I ain't about that. Quokka.
Yep.
Quokka? Quokka. That's a quokka. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, or nay, let me know.
Oh yeah, quokka.
Quokka.
Boy,
we got a quokka there.
Well, these guys, dude, they're just flying in this chat right now, dude.
Wow. So it's going to be, I'm pretty sure it's a mix of people trying to tell us that kangaroos will kill people, how to pronounce quokka right, and then we're still butchering it. And
I was waiting for someone from Australia to just phonetically spell it. Quokka. It's quokka. Quokka. Okay, quokka. Oh, a DB5. Okay, that's a little old school. I like that. This little says your dog is a small. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's better. Quokka.
And you will see that they're the cutest little things. Okay, I got to do this now.
Yeah, I'm hitting some more of this ball here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to swap over here in a minute or two. Oh wow!
Let's do it.
Wait, those are baby kangaroos? Wait, short-tailed scrub wallaby. Oh, it's a wallaby. They're pretty damn cute though. Not gonna lie, they're like I don't know how to describe them.
Wake-a.
They're for sure not a North American animal.
No. Say, all right, hey everybody, this is part of that crossover event thing here. We're gonna jump. We have all these same people. Let's jump over to Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigans. We're gonna jump over to his channel. Well, I'll let you jump over, dude, and get unless you're set up already.
I mean, I'm as set up as I ever will be.
Okay, you want to send a link and I'll jump over, dude.
Yeah. Did you not receive it?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, they're incredibly cute. I don't understand what that is, but I'm for sure gonna have to show the wife after this.
I did get it.
Awesome.
I got
Yeah, it doesn't look like Alex in there yet, so it'll probably just be more of this until he comes in. Let me
right on.
text him.
I'm all about that. Let me go here. You send this here. You send this to myself. You text this to myself or email this to myself.
There we go.
All right.
Where's the link? Here, let me see. I won't be able to put my own links in because I don't think I'm a mod. Here, let me see.
Are you not a mod? I didn't hook you up. Here we go. I thought I did. Sorry about that. All right. I want to do it right now then. How about that?
Oh, there we go. I think 4Leaf squared me away.
Okay.
Oh, look. Stacy killing it every time.
There you go.
Stacy's always on fire.
Yeah, she is, dude.
All right. I'm going to hop off, and then I will go over there, and I'll see you when you're there.
Okay. Right on. All right, peeps.
Right on, everyone.
I'm going to send it. If you're still on, you're still on. I just sent this link to myself. I'm still drinking this Early Times Ball and Bomb. Thank you, Joe, for the Glen. Thank you, Big Vic, for the Early Times Ball and Bond and the Glen Cat. So if you peeps want to go jump on over, thank you. Right on. That's exactly what wanted to happen. You guys are jumping on over to Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigans. I'll be there in just a minute. I am coming up right now. I'm going to end my stream and jump over to there, right? You guys probably still see me, but I am jumping over right now to his. Still sipping on my Early Time Bottle and Bomb. Here we go.
A little bit of a wild
show.
Go. Hello.
I'm going to finally jump off of mine here. I'm going to end my broadcast. Dude, that was awesome.